Today in Belonging in Utah, we're hearing from a Japanese-American descendant whose relatives were forced to live at Topaz Internment Camp during World War II.
Jamie McGriff joins us with the story.
Well, the person that you're about to meet is on a mission to gather stories from her community from that pivotal time in our nation's history and to make sure that they're not forgotten.
It is so vast. It is an enormous space. It is overwhelming.
Mentioning Topaz can stir up unresolved feelings and questions for people with ties here.
That's so deeply personal to me because my family was, one of the 125,000 plus families that were sent to camp.
Diana Tsuchida, a Bay Area, California resident, is the creator of an oral history project and journal called Tessaku, which means iron fence. Its mission is to preserve and share stories of Japanese Americans who were incarcerated during World War II.
We really are at the end of generations where they experienced this, and now we're coming down to my generation where I'm just a descendant of my father who was in camp, my grandparents who really had the harder time.
Tsuchida says her grandfather, Tomatsu Tsuchida, couldn't stand idly by, watching injustices unfold at the internment camp.
He was very vocal and he was arrested multiple times in camp, and in Topaz actually he got in so much trouble to the extent that he was taken out of camp and sent to a citizen isolation center in Loop, Arizona.
Family separation was just another layer of lasting trauma that would impact Tsuchida's grandfather and others sharing his fate.
He was kept there for about 6 or 7 months until they sent him up to Tule Lake, which was the biggest segregation center of so-called disloyals in Northern California.
Her grandfather, Tomatsu, still refused to stay silent and was arrested and separated from his family again at the end of World War II, not being released until February of 1947.
My grandparents went through quite a bit, and my grandpa talked about it until his old age. I really think he probably died with that on his heart. He could not let it go, that experience.
Diana's grandfather was one of the few who would boldly share stories from his experience. Unaddressed racial and emotional trauma lingered within the Japanese American community during World War II and after. In a future Belonging in Utah, we'll take a closer look at some of the triggers. Jamie McGriff, KUTV 2 News.